Hello, and welcome to another edition of Inside Outlook. I'm Interim Superintendent Paul Spaventa, here to give you the latest updates on two very important projects taking place in our district. Let's start off with some exciting news, and that's the near completion of the new Denbo Crichton School building. As you can see from the photographs, this beautiful new facility is in the final stages of preparation to welcome students this September. The building is funded and built by the School Development Authority, and we are anticipating to turn over to our district in the summer. We look forward to sharing final details with you as we approach the opening celebration of our newest school, which has been in the making for 3 years. And now I'd like to talk more about our school reopening plans for the fall. After my last video, we received many thoughtful questions from parents. Today, I'm going to address some of the most commonly asked questions that came in, and by the end of the week, we will post a Q&A on our district website with answers to many of your other questions. We continue to add to that document periodically, as we don't have the answers to every question yet, so please check back often. Many of you asked about our decision for the hybrid plan to have students attend school every other day, asking why not every other week, or 2 days on, 2 days off, and other options. After careful research and review, our team concluded that every other day provides much more educational consistency and continuity. Students can get in-person support from a teacher more frequently before large learning gaps build. Students being away from school for a week would greatly impact their learning. Some of you questioned why we can't use additional buildings to spread students out, or even have high school students go all remote and use that space for K-6 to spread out throughout the district. That way they could attend school every day. The state requires we offer in-person instruction for all students, including our high school students. We do not have enough teachers to teach twice the amount of classes, which would be required to adhere to the social distancing guidelines. Parents of special education students asked about what type of accommodations are being made for special education students. Students in highly specialized programs with an IEP will attend school every day, and you'll be provided with more details about that in the next few weeks. Many of you wanted to know about our early childhood program and how that would work with the social distancing guidelines. The State Department of Early Childhood Education is requiring the preschool to offer only hybrid or remote option, just like our K-12 students. All necessary precautions will be in place, such as cots and chairs placed 6 feet apart, and other details will be answered on the district Q&A. We also wanted to bring you up to date on our child care program. We understand many of you could benefit from the program, but with all the challenges and concerns of bringing staff and students back into the buildings for learning, we want to make sure that the regular school day is running smoothly before we add child care. Adding child care will also create a situation where students will be out of the classroom for a long period of time, intermingling with other students. We realize parents have concerns that their children from different schools will be put on different hybrid schedules. It is our intent to have siblings in the same district assigned to the same team and attend schools on the same days. Siblings will also be allowed to sit with each other on the bus and not be required for social distancing. 2 teams will be formed at each school, a green team and a gold team. Those teams will determine the days your child attends school in the hybrid program. Many of your concerns regarding the health and safety of your child centered around the wearing of masks, social distancing, and temperature checks. Every student and staff member will walk through a no-contact thermal temperature check upon arrival. Social distancing of 6 feet will be observed in all classrooms, cafeterias, and offices. All students and staff members will be required to wear facial masks. Students must have a facial mask on when boarding the bus and keep it in place throughout the day. In the event a student forgets or damages their mask, a mask will be provided to them. More details will be discussed at the board meeting next Wednesday, July 29th at 6:30 at the high school. Due to social distancing guidelines, the first 80 members of the public will be admitted after a temperature check, and masks must be worn. A call-in number will be provided on the district website where members of the public may call in to listen to the meeting. A PowerPoint presentation of our reopening plan will be posted online at 5 p.m. the day of the meeting. After the board approval of the plan, we will send out an email with directions on how to enter your choice of either hybrid or remote learning in the parent portal. The previous survey you filled out was just to gather information, but was not a definite answer regarding your choice for the fall. A parent's choice is 1 marking period commitment, since we may not be able to logistically change a placement once classroom assignments are completed. You may choose to change your commitment for the second marking period which begins on November 16th, 2020. I know these are uncertain times for parents, children, and staff members, but I want to assure you that we will be taking all necessary precautions to provide a safe, clean learning environment, and will continue to update you as the start of school approaches. Thank you, and please be sure to join us next week for another edition of Inside Outlook.